Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out a new show, highly anticipated by me. It is The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, and we're watching episode 1, End, Begin, all the same. Now, the OG Dark Crystal, I don't think I could name you a movie that played a bigger role in my early life than that movie. I don't know how many times I've yelled Trial by Stone in my life, but it's been a great many times. It's Jim Henson magic. I was familiar with, Jim Henson's The Muppet Babies, and then The Dark Crystal, and I don't know if he did The Labyrinth, but I didn't see The Labyrinth till later in life, and I saw that and was like, well, I'm definitely more of a Dark Crystal kid. That's where I come from. Yeah, between the original movie with the Gelflings and Aughra and the Crystal Bats and the fucking Landstriders and the Fitzgig and the Gartham and the Urus and the Mystics and the Skeksis, it's like, well, the Uru and the Mystics were one and the same, but like I'm just getting lost in nostalgia right now. Like I am such a big fan of the original thing that even though I know this has not been renewed for a second season, I still think I'm going to enjoy it. I don't think anything, even if this was dog shit terrible, I would probably still like it because I'm getting a little throwback, a big throwback to my youth. Like this movie affected my artwork as a kid. Any dragons, anything lizard or humanoid-esque, it always kind of had that bird Skeksis look to it. Big influence. And then years later, when the first expansion to World of Warcraft came out, they had the Skeksis instead of the Skeksis. It was the Skeksis, and they all stood around fucking crystals and were channeling off of them. And of all the Skeksis, I think Chamberlain was my favorite. That's probably because he, lost the Trial by Stone and was kicked out, and then he found Jin, and he found the Gelflings in the woods, and then brought them in, and don't be afraid. Skeksis are your friends. Like that. That's just burned into my fucking brain. I'll be on my deathbed. They'll be like, Seth, I'm here, Grandpa. I'm here, Dad. What do you want to say? Like, I'm gonna hit them with it. If I'm there, I'm gonna do it. I used to have a reaction channel in 2016, 2017, then it got banned. One of the last things I watched was a trailer for this show, and I don't even know if I got that edited and on the first channel before it was banned. So here's a little snippet of me from 5 years ago. I'm very, very fucking excited for this. The Dark Crystal goes straight into the essence of me as a child. Oh, God. Oh, Netflix. Why? Oh, I want it now. Then the channel got banned, and then a lot of loss and bad shit in life, and I was not ready to watch anything, and I didn't want to watch this until I was ready. Now we're in 2022. I think I'm ready. Now, it's called Age of Resistance, but I don't know what the time frame for this is. Like, could this be after the original movie when the crystal was made whole again and everything was healed? And then is this like a fast forward and shit devolves into madness? Or is this like a before the splitting, the divergence into the Skeksis and the Mystics? Or is this like before the Gelfling slaughter, the Gelfling genocide? Because of the prophecy that it would happen, I always wonder about prophecies and people trying to change shit and alter shit, and then that is what enables the prophecy. So I'm usually a bit of a chatty Cathy in reactions. I like to crack jokes. I like to say what I'm thinking. I like to speak. I like to think out loud because sometimes my facial expressions, I kind of keep them toned down. And to like, I don't want to over-embellish or cross over into, like, ridiculous territory. So I will crack jokes. I will say what's on my mind. And if I miss anything or speak over anything, do not worry. In editing, I mute my ass and I look and listen to what's going on in the scene. So I pick up on more things that I might have missed. and then I'll throw it up on the screen acknowledging it, or as a comment at the top of the video, I'll pin it, so don't worry. But because this is so dear to me, and I'm ready to just be drawn in, I'm probably going to be on the quieter side, but I will have to say things from time to time in order to have something to cut to, or, you know, for editing's sake, because I just can't have 10, 15, 20-second clips of the show on the screen. That's how you get copyright, you know, takedowns and shit, so I'm gonna have to have things to bounce off of and edit. It is what it is. If I was watching with people and no camera, I would just shut the fuck up and be a mute, but that's defeats the purpose of a reaction channel and a camera. So I was in the military, active duty for 5 years, went to film school for a year, worked a whole bunch of different jobs, so you know, my perspective, where I come from with my thought process, is a bit of a mess. If you're new to the channel, you don't understand that yet, but if you watch any of my other stuff, you know, whether it's Westworld, Breaking Bad, The Expanse, Black Mirror, The Witcher. But no more rambling, let's get into this first episode of Dark. I said Dark because the episode is titled End, Begin, All the Same. That's, like, there's big episodes of Dark called, like, End is the Beginning, Beginning is the End. And I'm on the finale of that show. I'm sad. But, you know, that show's moving out, this show is moving in, the ball keeps rolling, time keeps moving forward, so let's get on with it. This is the first episode of Age of Resistance, The Dark Crystal, End, Begin, All the Same. Here we go. Oh, the font! The font!
Thra, a wondrous planet circling 3 suns.
The Great Conjunction. Agra.
But closest to her heart were the Gelfling.
So this is like puppets and CGI intermixed, right? It looks like someone we know.
In perfect harmony with all of Thra. Forgotten by the world above.
Yeah, only the girls have wings, that's right.
The Skeksis. They bewitched Agra with stories of the universe and built her an orrery. And entrusted the crystal of truth.
My face is gonna hurt. I'm all grins. Oh no, that's the guy who became. Oh my god, it's the same ones.
The Skeksis declared themselves lords of Thra.
Oh, we're gonna see the Emperor one when he's not a decrepit little thing, right?
So they may replenish themselves.
That's it. Boo, I wanted.
Crystal fails us once again.
Nothing yesterday, nothing the day before. Why? Why does this happen?
That's the one who takes their essence. That's the guy eating.
It's blood. Frightened podlings. But Emperor, if the crystal will
I am not dead yet.
This troublesome inconvenience.
They're keeping with, like, it looks good, but they're keeping with the same mechanisms, the same, like, they didn't articulate the lips or make it super fucking, you know, overdone.
But the more we take, the less it gives.
So find a solution.
Of course, Emperor. Forgive me.
Get rid of you, we can get some more juice out of it.
I will not fail you.
I'm gonna do it every time, so if you got a problem, you're in the wrong place.
The Gelfling know nothing of the Skeksis' crimes.
Oh, it's like the same set pieces. It's the draining room right down there.
The crystal of truth has been corrupted. That corruption spreads through Thra and into its creatures.
He's getting out. So if the Skeksis are here, the Mystics also exist. Because the split has happened for there to be both.
So, hello again.
Rion.
How do I know these aren't poisoned? I'm sure the lords wouldn't mind if a few went missing.
The lords, so the Gelflings.
Skeksis are generous. And you have
The
to
Gelflings, like, work for the Skeksis? Did you jump and fly away? Or get... We got a naked Gelfling flying around. Yeah, he looks like Jin and she looks like Kira, but obviously it's not.
Show me.
You mean Dreamfast? I remember everything about that night. I was so nervous.
I could tell. So I kissed you.
Yeah, that's not in the memory, that's in the now.
Wait, what?
Must have snuck in.
An random soldier wouldn't risk entering the castle.
I love that these are puppets and puppetry work and
Another tried.
just magic.
Another wretched carriage ride to Thra.
Well, she's not gonna make it because I don't remember her in the future.
I enjoy the Gelfling capital. I think it possesses a certain malodorous charm.
Okay, that's less menacing than the Gartham for sure.
Secure that landstrider.
Plans have changed. I will now escort the lords to Thra personally.
You're leaving?
Well, it ever is with you. Perhaps one day you'll prove worthy of taking up my mantle.
But father!
Captain.
In this station, you are subordinate as fuck.
Go on, tell him, Rian.
It can wait. Safe travels.
Fucking stone spider running around the halls. Like, oh, there it is, beautiful ass Landstrider.
Thra by sundown. We march.
Oh, the little guys turn into roly-polies as wheels. That is clever. I like it. I'm a huge fucking fan of everything so far. How does that thing have brakes? How do they slow down rolling?
Why didn't you tell him about the spitter?
I think it's past time my father had to listen to a few stories.
Oh,
about
he wanted a little glory for himself.
How's my best friend today? What do you want?
I'll catch all their names in editing. Like, I'm just taking it all in right now. I'm a huge fan of practical effects. Like, The Thing, CGI should be used sparingly, I think, in most cases. And just to touch up what's actually there. I mean, if you gotta do it with CGI, you gotta do it, but... See, that transition to that was just a beautiful... That was so well done. Up to another set piece. Better make sure I'm recording, I'll be heartbroken. Agra.
Here's the rest of the materials you requested, Princess.
Oh, thank you.
Bruise or makeup on you, smudged girl?
I shall return.
Thank you.
I'm a princess! Everything is great!
Did you know that Tugnut causes explosive belching? You're having fun with me.
You know I never have fun.
I'm super serious.
Fantastic! Will I get to talk to the Skeksis? I have so many questions.
Oh, the lords don't like questions.
Oh, why don't they like questions?
Because they're the
How
lords.
else do we learn?
Where the blow must close and the coolies creep.
I'm glad they've introduced seemingly many different unique Gelflings. Like, it's not just like, oh, here's the hero and the girlfriend, or here's the hero and the boyfriend. Oh, right, the wings. I was like, what are you doing, girl?
There you go.
Did it get any of the purple shit in there? Yup.
What's wrong with you? I thought I was feeling better.
Fuck. Careful on that ice, oh my goodness. Yeah, so obviously the purple has to represent the contamination of the crystal seeping into the world and
Mother wants us by her side.
the truth being bent and corruption sinking in.
What is the meaning of it? Ah. Watch yourself, Gelfling. Little things have a habit of being stepped on by big things.
Yes, but subtle condescending.
I am Brea, youngest daughter of the Ormordra.
You are a princess. What's that on your cheek?
Ink, my lord.
She can read and write. I, too, am a connoisseur of the written word.
Yes, quite.
I am...
Could I visit your library?
Now! Such rubbish! You were never beautiful!
Get fucked! Oh god.
The keepers of the crystal!
The blade on the end of their glaive kind of looks like the sword design that they used for the trial by stone.
Not to worry. I will speak with her on your behalf.
Easy.
Honored lords, welcome to Thra, home of the Vapra.
If the crystal cannot draw enough power from Thra, then I must provide it with another source. That's enough.
Yeah, back out, back out.
Beloved scientist, you must be careful. I may not always be here to save you.
Ooh.
Crystal, I felt it draw forth my life force, my very
Essence.
perhaps a walk would be agreeable. Yes.
Meanwhile, his hands look like Cheeto dust.
Please, small words. Chamberlain is not smart like scientists. Instead of giving life, I made the crystal take life. Crystal is Thra. Thra gave life. What creatures are closest to Thra?
So things were okay until the crystal started to run on empty. I wonder where the prophecy comes into play, because I thought they did it because they were afraid a Gelfling would destroy them. But now this makes it like they kick it off, and maybe they caused the prophecy to be made.
You can talk.
Only to those who can hear, indeed. I know how you care for all the creatures of Brot, and how much they care for you. An infectious contamination within the crystal of truth, and within Thra.
Do you see? Bad shit is coming down the pipe. Whoa, you better put your wings out. The tree caught her, right?
Perhaps we should turn back. We can try again tomorrow.
Just a bit further.
We should split up.
No. I mean, you cover more ground, but no. Y'all are gonna be fucking in the hallway instead of being on your post. Your friend getting your friend killed.
A loyal Gelfling serves his lords and always reaps his just rewards.
Kinda remind me of Pod the Slayer. Sir Podrick Payne.
Splitter!
Stick it. Stick it. Don't stick it. Strong ass lamps.
The catacombs.
There's no sign of the splitter.
It could be anywhere. Wait for us.
Yes, definitely into the funnel web of doom.
I thought I heard something creeping about. Naughty, naughty.
Mira!
Is she gonna be the first one for Essence sacrifice? I'm so happy this got made, even if a season 2 doesn't get picked up. That's all you got? Disrespectful ass tribute?
Your tithe is wanting.
Yes, Your Grace. We beg the Lord's forgiveness. Our land has suffered a strange blight. Nothing grows.
You're just bringing this to the leadership now? Like, you wait till the bosses are here?
That piece about your neck.
My lord is too kind. It was my mother's.
This would make an honorable tie. Sad?
Disappointed! So sad.
This is wrong. This is the law.
It's the way of things.
Just because it's a law, just because it's a tradition, doesn't mean it's right. It just means you're used to it.
Don't go down this path.
I'll go where I please.
Nothing good will come of stop.
I demand the truth.
Conveniently place rocks to disguise the puppeteers. I will lose my shit if they eventually have a trial by stone. You have the necklace. What the fuck is this?
That pendant belongs to the farmer's wife.
No, they gave it to the Skeksis, who in turn gave it to me.
Well, then you can give it back. We have to save them!
Deet, you're home. All's well.
Makes sense they would have bigger, deeper, darker eyes because they're underground where there's low light.
Nothing that can't be healed. You're perfectly safe now, Deet.
No! None of us are safe. The darkening is spreading throughout Thra.
What darkening?
It told me I had to stop the darkening. It showed me creatures driven mad. A dying tree.
She must journey to the Allmordra. Warn her of this threat. Smells bad? Heals good.
She kind of has the madness laugh like Augur did.
They'll be sensitive at first.
Oh.
Follow the brightest star in the sky.
Out
to Harar.
above the rocks. There ain't shit he can do to save her, right?
What is that? Give the crystal your fear, your love, your secrets.
Drip drop.
For you, drink. You must drink.
That's how they drank in the original one. That's so funny to me. Okay, we showed it, and then we showed a close-up of him looking at it. Now we see it getting locked up. He's gonna take it, but
we celebrate. Let us feast.
But why, though?
Music, revelry.
It's like everyone has a piece of the puzzle. He witnessed them kill her, and the other Gelfling, Deet, knows that the world is corrupting.
It saw! It knows!
I know that Gelfling.
And the captain's son will...
Ah, shit.
We are lords of the crystal, yes. Even if Thra talk, none will believe.
Well, if the girl doesn't show up, what are they gonna say, you know?
Shun him. Cast him out. How can they not? To believe him is not to believe themselves.
Yo, she stole it from her mom and gave it back. Good for her.
Nothing Gelfling can do.
The blindfold on. Her pupils are gonna fry. Oh, that's cool. That was the roots of the tree took her up to the canopy of the tree up the top side. That was so much fun. That was so much fucking fun. And, I can't watch the next one because I have to wait. And begin all the same. In the land of Thra, a young guard discovers a terrible secret about the Skeksis overlords who control the planet and its powerful crystal of truth. Okay. So yeah, I'd say we have our three main Gelflings established. This son of the captain of the guard at the castle who witnessed this heinous shit and will be doubted and cast out and all that good stuff. Then we have Deet. I know her by name because the tree said her name, other people said her name. Like, I heard her name so many times. Deet, she's on a mission from the tree, knows there's corruption in the land. Cool. And then there's this, not naive princess, but, you know, she wants to do good, she wants to be right, even though her not agreeing with the power struggle or the dynamic that she is a part of. It's her in her family, so I don't know what role she's going to play yet. An advisor to one of the other two, or maybe it's kind of like The Witcher where the three main characters will eventually link up, but I suspect they're all big deals. And yeah, this was great. I love practical effects. I love the awkwardness of puppetry, and that they fucking stuck to it. And they did a lot of CGI effects and some background shots for CGI. No problem with that. It was all well done. It was still, you know, in frame with the people, you know, or with the entities, the puppetry, the physical, tangible things. Again, there was a lot of names tossed out. When I go through and edit, I may catch things because I have to listen to it a few times and look for things that I may have spoken over, but overall, I'm very pleased with this first episode. I cannot wait to watch more. And like I said at the intro, I don't care that it's canceled. And so far, yes, I'm all about it. This is obviously the beginning of the downfall of the Gelflings and gonna lead to the genocide of the Gelflings. The prophecy will come along the way, I take it. I don't know if that'll be something locked away in a book that the princess finds, or if the tree tells Deet, or some combination of the three of them, you know, discover it, but that's where I'm expecting it to go. I think I mentioned it in the intro. I'm not really expecting a lot of views on this show, on this reaction to this show, but I wanted to watch it for me. Okay, so when I pick a show, it's like a 3-step process to get vetted and verified. First, there has to be a comment that mentions it, you know, general somewhere out on the internet. Someone's like, hey, watch this. Then I have to hear about it from someone in real life who mentions the show to me. And then as the third step, I seek out one of a few people and run it through them to see what they say. So, I have gotten no comments asking for this. I have no one, I don't know anyone who's watched it, and I have not talked to anyone about it, but I'm watching this damn show. And, I don't have any really expectations. I don't have expectations for anything I do, this channel included. You know, it's YouTube, you know, it's the person, you know, I watch everything, I edit my own stuff, I do the uploads, the shitty thumbnails, it's just me, and I watch YouTube, I watch reactions to shows and movies that I like and love. There are a bunch of other shows that were recommended and that I want to watch, but I just had to inject a little something for me, and because one of the last things I recorded on the old channel in 2017 was the trailer for this. It's a weird thing in my brain to like leave something off and then 5 years later connect a dot on it. It's like writing the neural pathways, and it's just burning in, but this was a lot of fun. I think I said that a lot, and I look forward to the next episode, but it'll be, unfortunately, another time. Thank you all again for being here. I hope it was worth your time, and I look forward to the next episode. Thanks again, and goodbye.